Oh, here it is, boys. Episode number 6 of Budget Bekt. They said we'd never get any gear, we'd never get anything. And look at our setup now. We are completely stacked after the end of the last episode. We managed to get the strongest tier 35 top in the game for 1 GP. And you're probably thinking, hey Bekt, come on, Samurai top is the only tier 35 top in the game. And that is true, but this thing is super strong. Let me just tell you about the Samurai top, because every time I think about it, it kind of blows my mind. Any other melee top in the game is minus 30, well, any other melee plate body in the game is minus 30 magic bonus, right? This thing here, plus 0, 30 magic bonus higher. It's like wearing an addy plate and a mystic top and a half in one slot. If you just wore an addy plate and a mystic top in the one slot, which you cannot do, it would be minus 10. This here is plus 0. It's also got no negative range bonus, so it's like wearing half a D-hide top, and it weighs 5 times less, so it's like wearing a graceful top as well. If you took all the real useful tops in the game and blended them all together, then you'd be left with this bad boy here, the Samurai top, and we got it for 1 GP. Whoever was balancing at JetX whenever this thing came across the table, I don't know, was smoking some serious stuff, because this thing is very, very powerful for tier 35. But we've got it on the account for 1 GP, which is pretty awesome. Anyway, let's jump on. Enough with the Samurai top. I'm just pretty excited to have this thing. Let's jump into episode 6. We've got a lot of progress to get through. There's level 24 Slayer coming in, 25 Slayer, and there's 52 range, 26 and 27 Slayer. Eventually you need to get up to 55 to use the Slayer staff. Here's our second ever casket on the account, 2 alchables there with Yadi and some runes to sell to the shop. In the last episode we smashed out level 30 magic, unlocked the swamp lizard, and then started training our mage up here at the sand crabs. It is super slow, but we are going to carry on. We really need to get 55 magic to unlock high alch. So yeah, let's just blast out some magic levels. There's level 39, 40 and 41 magic on the account. There is level 42 magician coming in. We are actually getting 8k XP per hour, so it is slowly going up there. It's not very fast, but it is very cheap. Oh boys, here it is, a massive upgrade on the account. We just got our first set of gloves, blue spiky vamps. It's not even an upgrade actually. I don't think we have any gloves yet, so that is awesome. There's only one slot left, which is the ring slot, but these spiky vamps are awesome. They're plus 2 melee strength, so they're good for training melee. They're range gloves, so they're super good for range, and they're vambraces, so you can actually splash with them later on. So once you get a Slayer staff or any other staff unlocked, we'll be able to train magic with them as well, so that is pretty sweet. I'm struggling really bad with prayer regain. Since day 1 I've tried to buy like prayer potions, super restores, any kind of prayer restore in this account. None has come through and we're on like day 15 or 16. So I'm going to try to buy myself an ancient mace, and I might have to use it to go for like fire capes and maybe even infernos. I'll have to slowly spec monsters and pray flick to get anything done in this account, which is going to be pretty tricky. Hopefully some pots will buy eventually, but we're going with this strategy. If we get an ancient mace, we can restore prayer with special attacks. That'll be pretty sweet. Today's video is sponsored by, well, it's not really a sponsor, but if any of you guys want some bitcoins and want some cream on top, why not sign up to Coinbase using my link in the description there. We referral code. If you sign up and put 100 bucks in, you get 110 bucks. That's right, 10 bucks for free, and your boy Bekt gets 10 bucks, so yeah, super good. What's that? You want some more free stuff? No problem, Bekt's got you covered. Why not click on earn rewards on the left hand side there, and if you fill out like 6 little questionnaires, you get 35 bucks for free, which is a good price. Oh, and if you just guess the answers and get them wrong, it'll tell you which ones you got wrong and what answers are right, which speeds things up. It's kind of cheeky, I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but time is money. Let's crack on with the video. Good morning. I just woke up. 2 things have bought: an ancient blessing, which would be awesome later on for boss, and a bit of prayer bonus, and it looks like prayer will be very important in this account, and some Relsum's bombs, which is just herblore XP. Blessing will be awesome. We didn't get the ancient mace, but I'm just going to leave that in there. Eventually it will fill, I hope. And yeah, let's crack on with some progress. This herblore training method is actually awesome. I didn't realise how good it was. At the low level I was getting 20k XP per hour with attack potions, only getting 8 XP per pot. Now I'm getting 14 XP per pot, and the levels are flying in. I'll just speed this up. There's level 20, and yeah, as long as you can click fast enough, it's just crazy XP. You can do a full inventory in a couple of seconds. These clips are sped up, but there is level 20 and level 21 herblore in the account. As long as these potions keep buying, herblore is just going to fly up. I'll just do them every few days. There is level 39 agility on the account. Just decided to smash out a couple of agility levels. Really good skill to do earlier on. And there is level 40 agility, but this clip doesn't end there. Something massive has bought. Have a look at what we just got there on lap 93, an Ancient Mace. Now, for any of you guys who aren't familiar with an Ancient Mace, the special attack of this thing renews your prayer, so we could technically have unlimited prayer with this thing, although it does use 100% of your spec and it doesn't hit very high, so it's not a lot of prayer, but it is prayer, so that is awesome to have on the account. Right, so to use this mace, we need to do a couple of quests. So smashed out level 15 agility, then headed over to RD and completed Hazel Cult. It gives you a big chunk of thieving XP, and I think you need 25 thieving to work your way through those Dorgashan quests to get to the Dorgashan city. Then you can do Death to the Dorgashan and use the Ancient Mace. There's level 20 burglary coming in and level 21 burglary. Have a look at this though, 2 days after I bought my samurai shirt, and the price is still pretty wacky. Somebody just flipped 9 of them for like 70k profit each, which is pretty crazy. This here is just platinum tokens. It's kind of like G Tracker. It just shows all the trades that went through RS Buddy, so you can kind of look for really cheeky ones that might be able to come through on budget back, so it's pretty useful. There's Tribal Totem, quest completed for a massive chunk of thieving XP, 1.7k, which puts us up to 24. 1 level to go till we can smash out these Dorgashan quests. And here it is, the final level before we can go over and do these quests. That actually didn't take too long, but there we go. Level 25 thieving, super quick because I done quests for most of it. We can now do those quests, we can lock the Ancient Mace, and it might actually be our only way of like renewing our prayer in this account. Might have to do an Ancient Mace fire cape, which is going to be brutal. It'll be like maybe a 5-hour, 6-hour fire cape. Oh, your boy Bekt is a little bit slow. To do these quests you actually need full sets of ham, and they won't buy in the Grand Exchange, so I'm going to have to come over here and get them. I'm allowed to come over and properly get quest items. Quest items are the only exception, but I trained all that thieving to do the quest, and now I need to do thieving to do the quests. Here's our first bonus thieving level of the video. Didn't really need to do this if I had done it in the right order, but there's level 26 thieving coming in. I've already got 2 hoods, and you don't actually need 2 sets, you need 1, and then you get 1 in the first quest. There's level 27 burglary coming in, and we're getting pretty close to this set. There's the Lost Tribe quest completed. Listen to this though, it's not actually the Death of the Dorgashan quest I need, it's another slice of ham, so I need to do 3 quests, not 2, but that's fine. There is Death to the Dorgashan quest completed, but I actually need to do loads of quests. I didn't really look at this very well. Need to do the dig site and the giant dwarf, so we're going to smash them out and need to kill level 30th ranger mage. Should be easy enough, let's do them. Quick wee pit stop at the Grand Exchange. Not having much luck today. All we've got is 5 restore potions, so I'm going to change out some of these offers, and yeah, then we'll head over and do those quests. There's the dig site completed for a massive chunk of mining XP. I think it's like 15k mining XP we got, so we've got a couple of mining levels and 2 herblore levels, so can't really go wrong. I don't know what this clip is, but I'm throwing it in anyway. Look at this absolute unit looking like a beast there. Samurai top, cabbage cape, cabbage shield, unstoppable. Oh yeah, I remember what I was recording. So I was doing the dig site quest and I got this broken staff, and I did not even know this was in the game. Didn't know this was possible, but if you get a broken staff from the dig site, you can actually repair it to get a staff. Now I don't know if I'm allowed to use this staff in this account. Probably not, because it feels like I'm picking up a supply and then crafting it. It'd be the same as using flex, but I did not know that content is in the game. You can actually make basic staffs, and it can actually give you elemental staffs, like 1 in 25 chance. But I just thought it was very, very strange that this is in the game. I've never seen anybody make a staff, one of these basic staffs, in RuneScape, but turns out you can. There you go. And there is the giant dwarf completed. That took a very long time. Wasn't expecting that one to be too long. But it also gives you a massive chunk of XP and loads of skills, so it's not too bad. Giant dwarf out of the way, loads of XP, can't really complain. Does that give us any levels though? It does. 36 mining, 26 smithing, probably a few more actually as well, 22 crafting and 30 thieving. Pretty nice there. I think it's more than 4 levels. I think it might have given us a couple of crafting levels, but yeah, level 800 total on the account. And there is the Night Sword quest completed for a massive 12.7k smith, and that gives us a good few smithing levels, but more importantly than that, we are now ready for another slice of ham. We can now do the quest that unlocks the Ancient Mace, and then we'll have unlimited prayer, kind of. So yeah, we're going to go over and smash this one out, and I will be right back. Oh boys, I gave myself a mini heart attack there fighting that dude. He started wrecking me, and I was looking at my inventory being like, I have no food. Turns out my attack potions are my food. They're barbarian ones, they heal 3 per sip. Just completely forgot, but yeah, that was fine. Killed him, and that is another slice of ham quest completed, which is completely massive in this account. It gives us a couple of prayer levels, I think, 3k prayer XP, a little bit of mining, but most importantly, it gives us access to the Ancient Mace. We can now replenish our prayer points. We can now probably do a fire cape if we get up to level 40 prayer, but training prayer is super hard in this account as well. No unsold bones have bought in the past few days, so might have to go over to pest control, which I don't really want to do, so I'm going to leave it for a few more days. Hopefully some unsold heads buy, But yeah, there it is. Quest completed. Let's crack on. I just sold all the samurai tops. In a previous episode I said we wouldn't sell anything to the Grand Exchange because we wanted to keep all the buy offers together because I think it looks cool seeing it in the history. I found a way to do both though. What I'm going to do is just sell everything on a Sunday. We'll do 6 days of buying stuff, dump everything Sunday morning, and then crack on with buying stuff again. It keeps all the buy offers together and all the sell offers, so it should be super sweet. Best of both worlds, so that's what we're going to do. Let's crack on. There's level 44 Runecrafting coming in. If we ever get a nature tiara, we can now make nature runes, which is pretty cool. The Runecrafting is flying up. Hey Bekt, I thought you were going to train some prayer and get a fire cape. This is actually me training prayer. Need some soul runes to make ensouled heads, and the only way to get them is Runecrafting. We've got 5, I think. This is actually our 6th soul rune. Need to get up to like 50 or something to make enough ensouled heads to get our prayer up. So I'm going to be running a lot of these S. We're going to get a lot of RC levels here. We've got some super energy, shouldn't be too bad. So let's crack on with some Runecrafting. Oh boy, this is very slow. That's been like half a level, more than half a level, and we only got 1 soul rune. Let's have a look at the probability. It's 0.4%. It took me a full Runecrafting level to get 2 soul runes. It's like 1 soul rune every 9 runs. So it's going to take a while. Oh, this is awkward. I forgot to take out a different kind of rune from the bank and we are completely out of air runes. Going to head over to G, update some offers, and then we're going to run some air runes, and then we're going to get back to soul runes. It's a long way here to train prayer, but we'll get it sorted, no problem. Alright, no unsold heads came through, so I'm going to change these out for a few different kind of ones. Hopefully some buys. We did get some bear heads before and some cave horrors, but none of them bought today. Going to try some trolls and scorpions, maybe imps, a couple of the lower level ones, see if any of them come in. Might need to train my magic up a wee bit to use them, but any unsold heads will be super good in this account. So yeah, going to update these offers and then back to the lovely Runecrafting content. Quick pit stop in Faldor to craft 1000 air runes. That should keep us going for a while. And there it is, boys. Level 46 Runecrafting. A skill I didn't think I'd be able to train in this account, and now it's getting close to my highest. Call me Jamie Lannister because I'm just over here slaying some kings. No, terrible joke. Let's crack on. There is What Lies Below quest completed for 8,000 Runecrafting XP and a wee bit of defense XP. It also gives a beacon ring which has some mage bonus, but I don't think I can use that. But there we go. 47 Runecrafting on the account. I did not think I'd be getting this high, but we're going to crack on. Can't use this thing. Yeah, let's keep going. There's level 48 Runecrafting coming in and level 49 Runecrafting. Big problem now though, boys. In the last episode we got like maybe 110 super energy pots. We just ran out. We're on our last sip here, and that is going to make Runecrafting much slower. We did do a lot walking the first 2 days, but from level like 35, 36 up to level 49 we had super energies. Now we don't, so it's going to be Walkman mode, but we're going to crack on. We only have 14 soul runes after all this time, but yeah, we need a lot more than that. And here it is, boys, monumental moment on the account. Level 50 Runecrafting, halfway to 99, past halfway to 99 in levels. But I think we're done. I think we're going to give up on Runecrafting. We've got like 23 soul runes, and we've been here for a lot of hours, but the problem is no unsold heads have bought in the past 2 days, so we might be wasting our time here. I'm not too sure. We're going to go over to pest control. It will be slow, but it'll work. Oh boys, that is what you like to see when you log in. 39 ensouled scorpion heads. We headed over to pest control last night. We smashed out maybe like 20 games, used a couple of points, got a wee bit of prayer XP, not much. We've got 70 points left, I think, and we were just going to stay here like all day. We were planning to do pest control all day, but now we don't have to. I'm going to spend all these 70 points I got on prayer. It's better to get up to 100 and spend them. You get a slight XP boost. But there it is, 181 XP for 10 points, which is like 2 games, 2.5 games. That's like 10 minutes or something. Yeah, this is like 18 XP per minute. Pretty slow, so I am very happy that them ensouled heads have come in. Let's head over, use some of them, and hopefully that'll get us up close to level 40 prayer. Oh boys, in the last episode I was really excited when I got that samurai top. It is massive on the account, but these here scorpion heads are even bigger, which sounds crazy, prayer being so exciting. 193 GP for these beautiful things. They give a massive amount of prayer XP, and this has probably saved me like 20 hours. This is just insanely good on the account. Gonna update these offers. Just gonna leave the scorpion one in case a few more buy. But yeah, we still have a bit of a problem. We've only got 19 soul runes, so we can't even use all these scorpion heads yet, so we will have to do more rune crafting. But yeah, let's crack on and get this prayer out of the way. We already have the magic level to summon these scorpion heads, so straight over, blast out the prayer levels. There's level 30 coming in. and level 31, but we're not stopping there. These give 454 XP each, so it's going to get us quite a few levels. There's level 32 prayer coming in, level 33 and level 34 prayer. We've only got one more soul rune though, so we will not make it to 35. But yeah, 6 more levels to unlock the Ectoplasmeter, and then we can finally start training prayer normally. What's that? You guys haven't had enough runecrafting content in this video? No problem, your boy Bekt has you covered. Back at ZMI, we're going to be smashing out a couple more levels. There is level 51 runecrafting, but listen to this. At level 50, I didn't even notice this, I thought I was just getting lucky there. Your chances of getting soul runes doubles. It goes from 0.4%, which is like 1 soul rune every 250 S, to 0.8, which is like 1 in every 125 essence, doubles. Still doesn't sound very good. 1 soul rune for every 5 runs or something to the altar, but it's much better than it was getting before. No luck in the Grand Exchange in the past day. I'm going to update some offers here, and then we're going to head back over and do some runecraft. Oh boys, we just got something massive. I was over at the Grand Exchange sticking in offers for all the range setups, but all the like gold versions and T versions, the ones that are low volume, the ones that are most likely to fill on this account. Came to Black D'hide Body T, which is a tier 70 range weapon tier 70 range body, stuck in the offer 20%, and it filled for 2k, way under 20%, and if anything fills for cheaper, just going to stick in another offer to see how many's in the Grand Exchange. We didn't just get one Black D'hide Body T for 2k, we managed to get the full buy limit, which is 8 of these things, tier 70 range body that is just going to be insane in this account. We can't even wear this thing yet. I think we're only level like 52 or 53 range. Still got a long way to go before I can wear it, but that is awesome. Full buy limit. These things alk for like 8k as well, so loads of cash from the other ones. Maybe I'll just sell them later on actually, but yeah, that is unreal on the account. Is it better than a samurai top? This is where things get pretty nutty. Samurai top, you only need level 35 defense to wear. This thing you need level 70 range and level 40 defense, and in some places the samurai top will actually be much better. Like ZMI, where I need low weight, samurai top will be better because you actually do get damage while you're running about there. And a few other places it is going to be awesome in so many places, but there is some places samurai top will still be the meta. Now I love to end the video on a high, and this is a massive high on the account, a massive upgrade that'll be used so much later on, but we are mid grind, so we're not ending yet. Let's crack on with the progress. Oh, quickly before I go, forgot to compare these two tops. So the samurai top is actually higher in stab, slash and range defense. It's lower crush defense, way lower magic defense and lower range bonus, but it is better for magic and it's way lighter. So there you go. Samurai top's pretty good. Black D'hide top is also pretty good. Oh boys, I only done like 1 run here at the Isle ZMI altar, and we just got a blue D'hide chaps G, which looks awesome but is also a massive upgrade. The best chaps we have at the minute is Snakehide. So this here is 20 range levels higher, goes from tier 30 up to tier 50. That is massive. Looks awesome, really good. We can actually wear these straight away as well, which is pretty sweet. So we now have blue D'hide chaps and we've got a black D'hide body on the account, looking like a bit of a beast there. Oh, triple earth runes unlocked. Level 52 runecrafting. We can now get 3 times earth runes. The cheapest man in RuneScape likes that. Oh boys, I just went for lunch, came back, and have a look at this. Red D'hide chaps G just bought. Today has been crazy for upgrades. We got the black D'hide body, we got the blue D'hide chaps, and now we just got tier 30 legs to go with it. Just getting crazy lucky. I think it's because of the weekend. Last weekend was the same. Loads of things just started filling. It wasn't getting much during the week. But at the weekend, I don't know what it is. Maybe just people are not as worried about how much money they get for stuff. But we just got some super cheap chaps, tier 60 as well. Started this video off on tier 30 legs. Now we're up to tier 60. We can't wear them yet, so we will need to train a bit of range. But that is pretty awesome. Oh boys, have a look at that. We have used 10,000 pure essence. When I got that 67k, I was thinking, right, I'm never using all of these. Might actually be able to do it, which is pretty crazy. Did you think we were done with the old runecrafting content? Not even warmed up yet. There is level 53 runecrafting coming in. I don't know how many levels I've got in this video. Quite a few though. We've been here for a long time. We're going to crack on. Cabbage Man successfully completed a kill of the Nightmare of Ashihama at 69 combat with no overheads, which was pretty impressive, but he doesn't want to stop there. Cabbage Man wants to take down all the bosses in the game, and I devised a genius plan that makes me almost invincible in old school RuneScape. Now, you are probably thinking nobody's invincible, you could DC and die. This method actually makes you invincible even if you disconnect, which is pretty loopy, but have a listen to this. So I managed to buy 125 Snowy Nights in the Grand Exchange for a massive price of 1 GP each. A food that heals 15s for 1 GP each. Sounds a bit broken, I know, but this is where it gets pretty weird. Snowy Knights do not heal your own character, you have to use them on other characters in the game. It was a pretty beautiful plan. I split up the 125 Snowy Knights I got with loads of boys in the CC, set up a Bando's Mass, and I would have effectively had like 100 foods in the room to be used on me, not foods I'd actually eat. So if I ever got hurt, all the boys would just heal me and it'd be like invincible in the Bando's room, which would have been awesome, but we had a wee bit of a problem here. I went out, I got the full 40 kill count, I set up the Bando's Mass. All the boys had actually went in because it took me so long to get the KC. Then I tried to open the door and it turns out you actually need 70 strength. So yeah, this was an absolute massive fail and a big waste of time, but it was so funny. All the boys were already in the room. There was like maybe 12 or 13 of us in the room ready to go, and I can't even get into them. We are definitely going to come back here and do this later on. Cabbage Man completing a mass without overheads would be pretty funny. I don't think anybody's ever done a Bando's Mass with no overheads, but yeah, all the boys just chilling in there laughing at me. Pretty funny, but yeah, didn't work out. So we headed back to ZMI, smashed out some more soul runes, and then got on the prayer grind. Smashed out level 35 and level 36 prayer, and then we got level 37 prayer, and that is actually all we need for a fire cape. We don't need prayer range for a fire cape, so we could technically do one now. I probably will get prayer range, but there's a way to cheat on Jad, which you guys will see in this series very soon. That is right, we ran out of ensouled heads and out of soul runes again, so that is not very good, but we're back at pest control and we only have 3 levels to go. It can't be that bad, just a couple of hours should get us there. Although some boys were actually commenting in a previous video that you can get prayer XP from killing ghasts in the swamp, so we might head over and try that after this. This will get us level 38, just 2 levels to go, and 30 more points should get us like another 1k, 1.1k XP. So we'll be about quarter way to level 39, and yeah, we're going to go out to the swamp. We're going to test this ghasts method. I've never actually seen anybody do it, so that should be fun. And there is Nature Spirit quest completed, but I'm actually a wee bit torn here. I didn't know you need to use a quest item to turn the ghasts into fightable form. You actually have to use this silver sickle. We're still going to do it, but it might be cheating, I'm not too sure. We're going to do it because I'm curious if it is actually good XP. I've never heard anybody talk about killing gas in the swamp for prayer, so we're definitely going to test it. But is this cheating? I don't know. We're using a quest item. Don't know how I feel about it. Wee bit on the edge, but let's do it anyway. Alright, so this should be super easy. You just get a Jared pouch, you fill it with some shrooms, and then you can use it on a ghast. The ghast will turn into attackable form. Then whenever you kill the ghast, you get 30 prayer XP, but the problem is they've got quite a big chunk of hit points, and there's a little animation every time you turn one into attackable form, so you're only going to be killing like maybe 2 a minute, and each one only gives you 30 XP. So this here is about 60 XP per minute, which is actually a little bit slower than pest control, but I just don't really fancy going back to pest control. We're going to get 40 here. It will take us a little bit longer, so it's not really a good method, but yeah, sorry, the cat just wants in. One sec. Alrighty then, I found a slightly better spot in the swamp to kill these boys where you can kill like 3 or 4 per minute, so it's a wee bit quicker than I thought, but it's not great. I think pest control would be faster, but here it is boys, level 39 prayer on the account. Just one more level till we can finally get the Ectoplasmeter. Ah boys, what a grind, what a journey it has been. Level 40 prayer, we've been working towards this goal for probably a week. When I made this account and said it would probably be the hardest account to progress ever, that it might be impossible, I wasn't sure, but I think it has definitely lived up to its name. Level 40 prayer, that took far longer than I was expecting. Oh, they've actually added text for the Ectoplasmeter on here. That's pretty sweet, and that is what we wanted to unlock this whole episode. Just out here in the swamp, saving this boy from ghasts. And we blasted out level 40 prayer. We're going to head straight over to Soul Wars. We're going to get this Ectoplasmeter. Then we're going to end this episode. It is super long, but it has been a good one. It's the biggest grind we've done yet, by far. It's pretty good to have it out of the way. Ectoplasmeter, I've no idea if this thing is any good. I've never seen anybody train with it because it's pretty new. But even though it's new, oh, I've messed up the teleport. I'll be right back. And there we go. Ectoplasmeter finally unlocked in the account. 250 seal, and this thing is awesome. It's basically a bone crusher, but for ghosts. Oofed, I was just grabbing things out to do an outro here to see what all we got in this episode, and it has been a massive one. We've got the blue d'hide chaps, blue d'hide vamps, red d'hide chaps, black d'hide body, and we got the Ectoplasmeter unlocked. We got the Ancient Mace quest out of the way. So much progress in one episode, and obviously level 40 prayer, which also gives us protect from range, which will be a bit useful at some bosses, but let's face it, Cabbage Man doesn't really need prayer for bosses. But yeah, that was a big episode. A lot of progress. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Cabbage Man will be back very soon with some more gains and hopefully some more nice items from the Grand Exchange. Hopefully we get as lucky as this one in the next. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all very soon. Take it easy. Bye.